In this box are over 1,000 ants, and in this video, we're gonna not only make them a new nest,
1,000 ants versus deadly prey. The ants are definitely killing this nigga. I don't even gotta, like, come on.
but this nest will also have an ant elevator. They will also be put to the test to take on live boss fights.
No, you're good, you're
secure
good.
their new home,
You're
and
good.
we'll get to watch
Don't
how
worry.
over 1,000 ants take down prey.
Like, genuinely, I've never felt so stressed in my
I
life.
haven't been
I
that
got Ants
consistent.
HQ to send me over everything I could possibly need
No,
to take
I
care
have.
of 1,000 ants. They sent me out some dubia roaches and some red runner bugs. And yes, these bugs will be the ants challenge later in the video. There's also loads of different parts to build their nest and outworld, and we also, of course, got the ant elevator too, which is insane.
Elevator for an ant.
Last but not least, the vials of thousands of ants waiting to get out into their new
Holy
home. Not only
shit.
that, but there's loads of tiny little ant eggs waiting and will be hatching soon. There's also different types of ants as well within this colony, which is super cool. Like these
Hmm? Mmm. Mmm. You was so out of it due to meds and sleep deprivation. Yeah, I didn't go to sleep at all, gang. I haven't been to sleep since 48 hours. I literally been up for 2 days. It's not healthy, but I literally can't sleep because I literally just explained I literally just explained to y'all niggas how I had a fishing hook in my finger. I don't know what that does to a person, but it's really not that big of a deal. But I had a fishing hook, a hook that you go fishing with, in my finger. It's not like a regular type of hook. It's one of those hooks that are like it's like a hook. I had a hook in my finger. So for me to sleep with a hook in my finger, and it was at like 1 a.m. in the morning, I can't sleep. So after I left the ER and the hook got out of my finger, and as I'm like coming back home, I'm trying to sleep. I'm in pain, bro. Now I gotta take antibiotics, so I make sure I don't have no bacteria and all that, whatever this shit's called, disease from rust and shit. I don't know. I don't know what that shit's called, gang. Yeah, I do have insomnia. I can't sleep either. But I'm gonna show this one more time, gang. I'm gonna show this one more time. This is me in the ER, and I had a hook in my finger. See the hook? Not this type of hook, but like this one right here. There's a hook in my finger. Let me show you one more time. Hook in my finger. It doesn't look as bad, but this shit is bad. It doesn't look as bad, but this you see how the hook is like, bro. I don't know how to describe it, bro. There's a hook in my finger, gang. How much time do I gotta keep showing this picture? There's a hook in my finger. This happened yesterday or the day before. I don't know. But either way, I could not sleep for 2 days. All I kept thinking about was the hook in my finger and Band-Aid and shit. And the shit hurting me. And yeah, now I'm all better. Now I'm all good. But it still hurts. But yeah, the hook is in my finger. Yep. Hook is in my, you see right here? It's literally in my finger. Yeah. Yeah. Right here. Yeah. Little boo boo. I got a little boo boo. It's okay. I'm all good now, but it still hurts. First time you seen that? Oh, you wasn't in here earlier? Oh, damn. But yeah, the hook is in my finger. I'm all good now. Shout out to my blood because my body's healthy, so it heals I heal really quick. It doesn't even look like I had a hook in my finger at all. You can't even tell. You can't even tell I had a hook in my finger. My finger looks normal. But the hook went all, it didn't just like go through my finger. I could just take it out. It went all the way through my finger. I had to go to the ER. They had to numb my finger and then cut it out. I'm tired of explaining that story though. I'm tired of explaining that. I'm tired of saying that. So anyways.
soldier ants. They will carry much bigger items and prey to help out the smaller workers. They're also known to have a pretty nasty bite with those massive mandibles.
Yeah, that shit hurts.
First, I need to look up how to build it with these instructions, and if you know how any man works,
that shit was
we don't
burning.
need them. Also, enjoy this satisfying clip.
It was burning.
I skipped the building process as I didn't want to bore you, but we finally have a new outworld. This is where the ants will have their battles later on in the video and collect food.
Yo, show me the
Now, to
ants. I don't
decorate it,
care
I
about
just filled
this.
it with some sand, but not too much as I didn't want them to think this is their nest and start digging. I then added some rocks to create enrichment, and I also added this wood to complete
Bro
the
got
roof,
GTA
and with
sounds in
that,
here.
The outworld was pretty much complete. But I forgot to do one crucial thing before moving on to adding the ants. You'll see later when I add them, but let's just say we had a few ants having a Braveheart moment and I felt a few bites. I then add the main nest to the outworld. This is where the queen will live alongside the workers and soldiers. Now remember, we will be adding another nest on top of this nest with an elevator. After that, it was time for the final sauce. It was time to inject the secret serum into the ant queen. I'm kidding, it's literally just water that I'll use on the sponge inside the nest to create more humidity. But there are some crazy ants out there that I can buy, so if you want to see some alien ants, give this video a like so it'll let me know. And well, here goes nothing. It was time to add the ants into their new nest. Look how many ants there are crawling around waiting to get out. I opened up each container one by one and they all started to flood out like tiny little zombies. This was crazy to see. You can also see the soldier ants starting to explore the new place.
Soldier
too.
ant.
These ants are crazy.
Holy
big
shit,
compared to
bro,
the
big.
workers.
Pause.
And as the others were exploring, one small worker checked out the nest to make sure it was safe and reported back his findings to the colony. But this is where the mistake I was talking about earlier on was about to happen. Yeah, you see that? That's loads of ants on the outside of the outworld.
What?
Now see, I have a pretty big problem.
How the fuck you on the outside?
I forgot that I had to use this, which if we zoom in on it, it basically is escape prevention solution. So you know how all those ants escaped? And if we look around here, I forgot to put the solution on top before putting the lid on. Yeah. What do I do? Now I did it off camera because it was actually stressing me out, like genuinely I've never felt so stressed in my life. I'm an idiot, I completely forgot to do that, so it's my own fault. But you can see I've got
Nigga, the ants
a layer
escaped?
of it now around
How?
the top, so now I can just take the lid off like so, and we can look in, and yeah, they can't really climb. They can sort of climb at certain parts like over there, but you know, if one or two get out, it's not a huge deal. It's just that, you know, this now I can actually feed them and record them properly. I mean, just look at the size of that ant right there. It's crazy. It looks so
Nigga,
cool.
what?
So, with me finally getting everything sorted, I gave the ants the rest of the night to fully chill before I give them their first challenge in the morning. And on the next day, the ants were still out and about gathering supplies, but hadn't moved into the
Nigga,
nest
what
yet.
supplies?
So
There's
I thought
nothing
it'd be
in
a
here.
good time to give them the first of many challenges. Their first challenge will be these flightless fruit flies. These are small but very fast and will be a good starter challenge for the ants. After dropping a few flies into the tank, the workers instantly started to attack the
Holy
flies.
shit,
Every
they're fucking
single
him.
ant was on high alert, trying to figure out what was going on. And one by one, the ants started to swarm them and slowly take pieces out of the flies. Some of the soldier ants
Holy
even
shit,
got
them ants are
involved,
fucking
and
him.
when these ants get into the action, you know it's over for the flies
They're
due to
fucking
the
him.
size of the mandibles on these ants. Then, once the flies have been defeated, they then carry them away to be stored as fuel for the colony. This was an easy challenge for the ants, but trust me, the next two challenges they have are a lot
What if we
more
put chicken in
difficult.
there?
Now, after feeding the ants, I noticed something crazy. I, for
Put
some
chicken.
reason at the time, thought that this was the queen, but I was wrong. And here's why. The queen somehow got
Super
to the
early
nest
stream.
without me seeing.
No,
And look at
nigga.
the size of her. I
It's
think the reason why I couldn't
11:36.
see her before
It's
is
late.
because if you see now, she's completely covered by ants. So it just looked like a pile of ants. But under them is a giant queen.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie,
She was
it's kinda early, it's
escaping
kinda
into the
early.
nest for safety.
It's
from
kinda-
the
it's kinda
attack that
early.
just happened. You can see as she moves further into the nest to explore it, all the ants cover
Wait,
her
hold
to
up.
protect her from any threats that might be.
What if you get bit by an ant on your dick? How do you explain how do you explain that? Like, how do you explain getting bit by an ant on your dick? How would an ant even get to your dick, first of all? That you got some explaining to do right there. And then how would it feel if you get bit by, so you gotta like itch your, yo, that's crazy. Yo, that's crazy. I got bit by an ant on my hand. Nigga, you know what? Never mind.
the nest.
Never
They
mind.
basically make a shield. I then come back the next day to check up on the nest.
Never mind,
and
never
the
mind,
ants
never
were
mind, gang.
still covering
Never
the
mind, never
queen,
mind.
keeping her safe. They even started to move the eggs into the nest too. And after a few more days of the ants settling into their home, I decided to move the ant tubes out of the tank to give them more space for the next challenge. This challenge was a lot bigger, a lot faster, and honestly, I'm not even sure if they can take them down. I'm gonna give them a red runner, which is basically a small cockroach.
Never mind,
After
nigga,
placing
never
it into
mind.
the tank, it started
I've never
to
got
run
bit
around
on my
like
dick.
crazy and figure out its
Hell no.
situation it was in. Now, if the ants
Sure,
wanted to
burn.
take this bug down, they'd have to do it together, as these ants are extremely small compared to the roach. After a while of running around
Hey,
and
bitch,
the
yo,
ants
dick.
not really knowing what to do, the
Yo,
roach
dick.
made a massive mistake. You can
Dick.
see he started to look around this hole. Unknown to the roach, this hole leads directly to the ant nest. Before I could even set up my phone to record, the roach launched an attack straight into the nest, and instantly he was
Holy
flew
shit, he's
back
getting
and
killed.
swarmed
He's
in
getting
seconds.
fucked.
It was insane to see how quickly
Holy
the ants
shit, he's
responded
getting
to an attack
fucked.
on their nest and how quickly they flooded the roach.
Holy shit, he's dead. Yo.
And it wasn't just the workers and soldiers that wanted to take a shot at the intruder. The queen also came over to inspect what was
Where?
going
Where's the
on
queen?
and actually started to attack it as
Where
well.
did she the queen? I don't see no damn queen, nigga. Stop lying. Nigga, they all look the same. What queen? Talking about this big ass nigga right here? Nigga, what? Bro, what is this nigga? How is he? Do you see what I'm saying? There's even levels to this ant shit, bro. Imagine you being a little nigga and you got this big ass nigga right here. Bro. I'm not gonna lie, imagine you being one of these little niggas and then this big ass nigga. It's either bro hit the gym or he's just blessed, gang. He's blessed. I'm not gonna lie. That's like me. I'm blessed, nigga. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not even gonna get into all that, but it's like, imagine I can't even imagine. Imagine you be born. You know what? Never mind. I'll take. 'Cause I was gonna say, imagine you being born with a little ass dick, and then you got this big ass dick, nigga, right here, big ass dick, and you look at this nigga like, yo, gang, how you got a big ass dick, and I got a little ass dick? You know what? Never mind.
And then, after about 5 minutes,
Never mind.
the swarm was complete and the roach was pretty much
I'm
dead.
just
Outside
chatting. Never
in the
mind.
outworld, things were
Never
pretty
mind.
much dead too. All of the action was all over the roach,
Hell
and there was
no.
hardly any ants out exploring. So, I thought this would be a good time to give them the ant elevator. Now, this was a lot easier said than done, as to connect the elevator, that means I had to disconnect the nest. And in this nest, there's thousands of ants that will storm out once I disconnect it.
Oh,
but I
shit.
had a plan, and the plan was to stuff the end of connectors with tissue paper as quickly as I could. And as you can see, I had a few ants escape. Now, with all the ants secure in the nest, I then had to connect the towers that will hold the second nest up.
An
in the air.
elevator
When
is
screwing the towers
crazy.
into place, I had to be careful not to knock the tissue paper out or bang the nest and annoy them more than I already am. I then connected the second nest to all the pillars, and we finally had it set up. But we were missing a crucial part, the elevator to get them from the first
She's
nest to
covered.
the second nest. And after connecting
Yeah.
it off camera, I finally had it complete. But I wasn't going to let
What
them
the
get
hell
the
is that?
second nest easy. Guarding this
Ew.
nest will be an armored bug, an isopod. These bugs are pretty difficult to take down, and honestly, they might not even be able to do it. But if they want that second nest, they're gonna have to. After placing the isopod in, he instantly stood
The
at
nigga ugly as
stairs
shit.
like a bodyguard. And then, as per usual with my videos, just before I could record it, the isopod went flying down the elevator and straight into the outside of the nest. We know what happens if these bugs go into an ant nest. It's pretty much an instant death penalty waiting to happen. He ran back up the elevator, and while in the elevator, you can see some ants were starting to climb all over the bug. Then, out of
getting
nowhere,
dragged by the little nigga.
isopod escaped out of the nest
Oh,
into
shit.
the open world with ants literally riding on
his
back,
back.
trying to take it down.
Oh,
this is like
shit.
something out of a movie. It was
That
insane
nigga-
to see.
Oh shit, he's fucked. Yeah, why don't you just do a flip or some shit? Do a flip. Slam them, slam that nigga.
After about 5 minutes of the ants struggling to take down the isopod, one of the soldiers came out to see what was going on.
Dude, look
And
at this
out of
nigga.
nowhere, the soldier ant also got on top of the bug.
But look at that
and
nigga,
tried his
he's
best to
tough,
get through the
gang.
thick armor of
Bro,
the
you
isopod,
see,
which
you see what I'm saying? How do you determine how do you determine in a world full of in a like gang, in a world full of little ass ants and little ass niggas, you got this soldier ant. How? Like you see what I'm saying? This nigga is tough. Like, look, there's no way he take down this nigga.
even a soldier ant was struggling to do.
What the? Hold up. Hold up. This bitch just said I'm terrible at texting. What the fuck is this? Nah, hold up, gang. Hold up. I'm not gonna lie. Fuck this segment. This bitch just said I'm terrible at texting. I mean, she not lying. Rather FaceTime or hold up, hold up. Mm. You know what, gang? Let me show y'all boys something, man. She said I'm bad at texting because I hold up. She said I'm bad at texting because I didn't text her back for like what 2 hours. Nigga, if you had been in my stream, she's texting me on Instagram the whole time. Let me see. Before I expose myself, let me see. Let me see. Oh, let me see. Let me see. Oh man, there she is right here. There's the victim right here. She texting me 57 minutes ago. Oh, okay. Fuck do you want me to say to oh okay? Her name is some bad shit. Yo, go ahead, gang. W leak. Go ahead and add her if you want to add her. But hold up though. Let me get to this segment real quick. Cause she got the audacity to text me. She texts my number instead of Instagram. She just texted me saying I'm bad at texting. Look at this. I'm gonna expose her real quick. I'm gonna expose her. You know what? That's how I'm feeling today, man. That's how I'm feeling today, man. You know what? I'm gonna hide the number because this is my old phone, so her number's not saved on my old phone. The main phone, which I'm recording on, her number is saved, but there's no contact. So just chill. Do not, if I leak her number, do not text her, gang. Just chill. I mean, do what you gotta do, but hey, do not say you got it for me. You know me? Anyways, look. Hold up. I'm gonna flip the camera. Look. Read this. Read. Read. Read this shit right here. Tell me if you can see this shit. Read this shit right here. Read this shit right here. Nigga, that's the wrong messages. All right, it's right here. Read it. Read this shit right here. She's all right. You know what? I'm not gonna lie, gang. That did not work because this little ass phone is kind of hard to handle. I don't think you can read that, but this little ass phone is kind of hard to hold. Anyways, let me fix the camera. This shit's inverted. Anyways, so basically, I know she wants me, but I don't really want her. This is a family friend. I know her personally, so she hit me up, right? And I said, you know what? I'm gonna pass her. After I followed her, I noticed she follows my friend, and I'm like, hold up, how does my friend know you? And this right here is my friend, right? This right here is my friend. I noticed she follows my friend, so I was like, how the fuck do you know my friend, gang? And he said he knows her from because she dated one of my other friends, and I'm like, oh okay. That's weird. This is one of my friends I know from like personally. This is my childhood friend. Imagine imagine your mom being friends with someone and then you're friends with your mom's friend. But imagine your mom being friends with someone and then she has a daughter. So I'm friends with my mom's friend's daughter. And I knew this girl from when I was like a jit, like a little ass nigga. And now that I finally follow her, it's been years. It's been years. I finally follow her. And I'm not gonna lie, she did glow up. But, 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 what I will say, what I will say here on live, what I will say, she follows my friend, which is right here. I'm okay. I peeped that. I peeped that. I'm okay. You follow my friend. This right here is my friend, gang. Where's he at? This right here is my friend, gang. So then I seen that she followed my friend, and I'm like, oh, hold up. How the fuck do you know this nigga? And she said this. This is my friend right here, right? This is my friend. Ladies, go ahead. Do what you gotta do, ladies. But yeah, this is my friend right here, ladies. Feel me? Anyways, she followed my dog, right? So this is what I said. I said my friend wants you. I texted her on her messages. My friend wants you. Her fiending ass said who? Nah, I'm just playing. If you see this, I'm just playing game. Feel me? She said who? And I sent my Instagram. I sent her my friend's Instagram. I'm trying to throw the lob. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't even know me. He trying to get to know you. But how does he know I know you? If he's my friend and I know you and he knows me and I know him, how do you think he knows that I know you? How do you think he knows I know you? I told him I know you. So you know what I said? What do you mean? You follow him. So I asked him and I was just with him. If that makes sense. Cause I really was. For me, I was just with that nigga. Feel me? She said, oh, okay. I didn't text her back because I'm streaming right now. I'm streaming, gang. So you know what I'm gonna say? Guess what I'm gonna say right now? Nothing. I'm leaving her on open, gang. And then I'm gonna text her number, which is right here. I'm gonna text her number right here. And guess what I'm gonna say? She said, look what I said on IG. You're terrible at texting. Guess what? Guess what? I'm gonna say, I know. Go ahead and FaceTime me. The whole time I'm trying to put my friend on, she doesn't want my friend. She wants me. I'm gonna say, she said you're terrible at texting. I'm gonna say, I know I'm better at FaceTime. Yo, gang, if she FaceTime me on my iPhone 7, I might have to turn the face cam off and switch my phone to the iPhone 7. So you know what that means, right? The iPhone 17 Pro Max, I'm gonna switch my phone to this camera. So you're gonna be watching me on this camera, and then I'm gonna FaceTime her on that phone. So just cause if she FaceTime me, I don't want it to be this type of quality. I don't want it to be iPhone 7 quality. You niggas are getting iPhone 7 quality, not her. So when she FaceTime me, we'll see what happens. But I just said I know I'm better at uh FaceTime or in person. Hold up. All right. She just triple texting me, gang. She literally triple texting me. I left her on D since 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock. She texted me at 9:39 and then 11:42. Right now it's 11:52. Yo, she's on my dick right now. She's on my dick. Hey, if you see this gang, you see this gang. I don't care. You on my dick right now. You on my dick. Nigga, get back to my stream, nigga. Oh shit. I can't make this up, bro. This is real life, gang. This is real life. I literally can't make this up. Anyways, if she call me, she don't call me, I'll see her probably tomorrow before I leave to go to the concert. Cause the concert is like 2 hours away from me. What I will do is I'm definitely playing Fortnite proximity chat tonight, though. I'm definitely playing Fortnite proximity chat, especially since I got the lick. Yo, gang. If you didn't know, this right here gotta be my favorite type of wine, right? If I'm drinking wine. This right here got my favorite type of wine. This is only what 16%. It's like niggas don't tell you how hard streaming is until you get to streaming, gang. This is what I gotta go through. So every time I show you something in the camera, like this, for example, it's inverted. So for me to like show you for real, I gotta do this. You feel what I'm saying? So it's not inverted. You see how it's not inverted? It's inverted. This is how I look regularly. This is how I look inverted. Yo, tell me this is not crazy. I'm not streaming like this. You see what I'm saying? So then I gotta do this to show you what it looks like. And then I gotta go full screen, which is this. You feel me? Just to show you the basics. 16%, right? This is 21%. 20. You see it right here? Focus, nigga. This is 21%, right? 21%. Right? You know what I'm saying? I should be sponsored by these niggas. You know how much bottles I have of these in my room? But we're not gonna get into that anyways, nigga. Anyways, nigga. I'm about to just finish this ant video. This shit's almost done. And then I'm about to get to Fortnite. She want my dick. I'm gonna give her nah. Let me ask you something. Would you fuck your childhood friend or not? Would you fuck your childhood friend if your mom knew her and if your parents knew each other and she was like, nah, gang, I don't know if I could do that. I just can't. Unless she's like bad as shit, but if I grew up with her and she's my childhood friend, I don't think I could just crack her like that. I don't know, gang. I don't know. Like, gang, I'm older than her too. That's the thing. And she's literally my mom's friend's daughter. So it's like we go way back. I don't know if I could. I don't know. I don't know if I could do that. I just can't. I can't do it. Can't do it. It depends. What? What the? What the fuck? What you mean? What you mean? It depends. What you know about? Hold on, Jinx. Hold on, Jinx. Hold on, Jinx. You know ball? What you mean? It depends on the situation. Not sure. What you know about? What you know about fucking? Hold up. Hold up. Yo, Jinx. Are you a I don't want to say the word, but are you a Are you a are you like Love Ghost? Are you a are you I don't want to say the word. Are you a virgin? You know what I'm saying? You a virgin like Love Ghost? You know what I'm saying? You had experience with a childhood friend like that? That's what I'm saying. I don't know. I can't. Wait, you are? Okay, that makes sense. Cause look, I promise you, I can't make this up. She's literally my mom's friend's daughter. So I knew her from a while ago. And when I knew her a while ago, she was chopped. And she still is chopped. But she looks a little bit better than she looks now. Feel me? So would I consider that now that she's older and we're older? No. But she wants me though. It's like, what should I do, gang? Like it's crazy. Nah, but it's like she's a child. She's literally a childhood friend. Like, damn, I don't know how I feel about that. It's like I got pictures with her. I got like, we were like three, 4, 5, 6, 7, all the way until like, I think like 12 or 13 or like 14. And then we stopped talking like 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Like, you know how long that is, gang? 22. Like, I'm 22 years now, right now. I bet you she's like 19 right now or 20. I think she's like 19 or 20. Is that not like weird or something? Is that not weird? She's like 19, probably 20. There's no way she's 21 because I know I was older than her for sure. I knew I'm older than her for sure. If I don't feel the same way, I don't know though. I don't like the only reason why we started talking again is because my mom texted her friend, and then her friend was like, "Okay, go ahead and text Sean." And then she texted me. She was like, "Hey, Sean." I was like, "What's up?" And then I can literally show you the messages. She's like, "What's up with you? How you been?" I'm just chilling. You know me. I say the same thing every time. I'm just chilling. So it's like, what do I do, gang? What depends on me? I don't know, bro. I'm 22. I wouldn't even feel comfortable. I wouldn't even feel comfortable, like, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't even feel comfortable